So let me ask you this, man. During your time in that concrete jungle, man, did you lose anybody that was close to you?
Yeah. Yeah, I lost my uncle, man. My Uncle Paul. You know what I'm saying? He ended up passing away when I was in there. And yeah, man, I lost my uncle, man. And I used to be serving to my uncle, man. You know, nigga thought that shit was cool when we was growing up. You know what I'm saying? Serving to your people and, you know, thinking you a hustler and all that shit. But now when I got the word he passed away, kind of hit me that shit wasn't cool, because I could always vision a time with my uncle where he was alive and he was sober and me and him laughed about the past and all that stuff there. But, you know, we never got to that point, man, because he sat down on the park bench and he never got back up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that was it, man. I had lost my uncle when I was in there.
So man, I got to ask this, man. Let's talk about all them books you wrote, man, and you know, talk about them books you wrote while on the Ferguson unit, man. And
yeah, so,
you know,
yeah. So you already know when I was over there. That's another thing. All that time I was locked up in solitary and said on high security, all that stuff. That stuff gave me time to think, and it also gave me time to read. You know what I'm saying? Reading saved my life, man. And, you know, I can't speak for nobody else, but reading saved my life, and it opened up my mind to a broader world. And from reading, I started writing, right? And in there, in the last couple of years before I left, I started writing books. And everybody on the unit started reading my books that I was writing back in 99, 2000, right? And you already know, even the guards started reading it, right? And it just became real popular about these books that I wrote and the things that stories that I was telling, able just from reading, you know what I'm saying? And excuse me, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy for me to be as wild as I was and to have that focus even back then to write those books and tell those stories from my perspective. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's fact stuff, man.
Yeah.
That's fact stuff, cause even I seen the books, I'm like, damn. But I used to see you every day with the pen and pad, and back then I used to say, man, what the hell you doing? You said, nigga, I'm writing a book. You know what I'm saying? And I brushed it off because I done heard so many niggas say that shit, but nothing ever transpired. But for you to get out and to send that shit back up in there, I mean, it blew me away. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, this nigga was for real about this shit.
Yeah, nah, I was for real about it, man. That's the only escape I had, you know what I'm saying, at that time. Writing was escape for me, man. Other than that, man, you know, I would have been, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, writing really helped me. Reading and writing helped me, you know, man. Straight like that.
So, man, let's talk about paroling and coming home. How did you prepare yourself mentally?
Prepare myself mentally. So I got ready to come home, and man, I just was, you know, I was ready to come home, man. I was ready to get out of there, man. I want to say one of the things that kind of helped me, well, not only was the reading and writing, but, you know what I'm saying, I want to give a lot of credit to my T. Jones, Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? I got to do that, man, because, you know, I know brothers like yourself lost their T. Jones for even going. But, you know what I'm saying, in that situation, in my darkest moments, my T. Jones coming to visit me from time to time really helped me. You know what I'm saying? And when I say help me, I'm saying her hugging on me, right? Just, you know,
Yeah.
her showing me compassion. You know what I'm saying? At a time when I didn't even understand compassion or believe it exists. Her showing me that compassion was letting me know that I should have that for other people. You know what I'm saying? And I think if I didn't have my T. Jones hugging on me from time to time, bro, when I was going through that cycle, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I would have lived too long, man, because you know how we be, man. We are vicious. You know what I'm saying? Kind of some of the things that you had to turn off that got you to make parole on that life sentence. I don't think I would have been able to turn those parts off had I not was getting those visits. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's important, man.
Yeah, that was very important in that process. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I was through that compassion, man. I turned that off for putting my hands on people. You know what I'm saying? I prepared myself to not be in conflict with people to where I got to put my hands on them or exert this energy or this violence towards people. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things I prepared for. Yeah, I was realizing quick, man, that gangster shit gonna get your days numbered. I'm lucky to have 8 years. I could be in here with a life sentence like Hollywood, because I'm all the way about it. But I got 8 years, and I'm lucky to blessed to survive this 8-year sentence and make it out, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I just stayed focused on, and the change that I made as I did 7 years and 3 months on an 8-year sentence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some time like that, everybody wish they could have had time like that, even me myself, man, you know, but we all grow in different ways, man, but we all wind up at the same exit, man, and that exit is that anytime you go through that transition, it's kind of like it forces you to humble yourself, and at the same time, like they said on training day, you want to go to jail or you want to go home.
Yeah, I realized, man, look at here, that CRIPTonite shit had to end at some point, man. This shit here is not good for me. Yeah, the results I'm getting from it is not good, man. I gotta put that shit away. Do you hear what I'm saying? That shit gotta get put away. You know what I'm saying? Or my days gonna be numbered, man.
And that's fact.